The 41st IPA General Assembly was officially opened by Her Excellency Madam Nguyen Thi Kim Ngan, President of the National Assembly of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam and President of IPA. In her opening remarks, Her Excellency said, as its parliamentary role, IPA should cooperate closely with the government to find ways to swiftly halt the COVID-19 pandemic, start economic recovery and development, return the stability of community life, and increase cooperation among ASEAN countries during and after the pandemic. Meanwhile, His Excellency Nguyen Phu Trong, State President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, said for 43 years, IPA has played its complete role to integrate with ASEAN and provide practical contributions to the pillar of ASEAN development. His Excellency also reminded that the 41st ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary Assembly General Assembly is vital in realizing the ASEAN Community Vision 2025. In his speech, His Excellency Nguyen Xuan Phuc, Prime Minister of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam and Chairman of ASEAN, is confident that ASEAN, through joint efforts with the governments and parliamentarians, will continue to progress in building the community's solidarity, endurance, cohesiveness and responsiveness and prosperity. During the first session of the IPA, President of the Legislative Council of Brunei Darussalam also said that the theme of IPA's General Assembly this year is relevant in the context of facing unprecedented challenges and adapting to the new norms.
This year's IPA General Assembly will discuss important issues related to the development of the ASEAN community with regards to COVID-19 response and recovery efforts. In this light, we will continue to support the endeavors and efforts by our fellow IPA member parliaments to address global and regional challenges through partnerships and diplomacy towards achieving common goals for the benefit of our people. My sincere tribute indeed goes to the frontliners for their unrelenting efforts and dedication in our continuous strive to combat this pandemic.
Brunei Darussalam's delegation is led by the President of the Legislative Council. 19 members of the Legislative Council are in the delegation, and also in attendance was Yang Dimuliakan bin Orang Kaya Perkara Majaya, Datuk Paduka Wang Haji Judin bin Haji Asar, Secretary to the Cabinet Ministers Council and Clerk to Councils. The three-day online 41st IPA General Assembly discussed regional issues that include the COVID-19 pandemic at the IPA committee level, young parliamentarians, economy, politics, social and organizations level. 29 agendas will be discussed to be approved in a joint communique. The ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary Assembly IPA was established 43 years ago.